Hey guys, so over here tuning a couple bows, and I got to thinking about a quick tip. I had a guy come in a couple days ago, buy a new bow, and he was telling me that we had his bow set on 70 last year because that's what he wanted to shoot. And he got in the saddle and he couldn't draw his bow back. It was cold and he couldn't get his bow back. So I was just kind of thinking of a different tip, and this is what I do to practice kind of in a saddle. Our normal stance when we're shooting, we normally get in the yard playing with buddies or whatever, and we'll come up and we'll get here and feet are spread apart, and we just draw and pull back, get our anchors and shoot. In a saddle, you're not always going to have that. Even on a lock-on, you're not going to have that. What I like to do, and you don't want to do this in a 3D event or anything, but for a hunting scenario, this very well could happen. I had a deer in Arkansas a couple years ago I killed, and it was in a really awkward position. He kind of caught me off guard, and I had to draw an awkward position. So I like to practice in all kind of positions, like I'm in a tree, even if I'm on the ground. But so one of those will be, if you're in a saddle, your bow's here. Say a deer surprises you right here, it comes out of a thicket, and you can't get away with a lot of movement. You get it up and over your bridge, knees are bent. You need to be able to come here and draw straight to there. Then you can come up and shoot into your target. But you need to try that angle. You can still draw from here and still come up. You can draw from here. You need to practice every scenario that can happen in a saddle or a lock-on. You could be caught in a lock-on sitting down and only be able to grab your bow and be sitting here, and you need to be able to draw like this without your legs being apart. So that was just a quick tip I was thinking about. You need to make sure your poundage is set so you can draw in all those awkward positions, because you're going to be really disappointed if that deer comes out you've been chasing, he comes in here and you can't get your bow back because it's cold and it's in a weird position you hadn't practiced in. That was just a quick tip I wanted to share with y'all.